Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Roy Oswalt, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now the pitch. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. In there, 1-1. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready now, Paulo Orlando, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it is Dozier, and there are two away now.
Batting third, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It's the Royals nothing, Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. The 3-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Scorched to third. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
In there, and it's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. He is out.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. And they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower, the speed limit.
For the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Sano right there on to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are two gone.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is a fastball on the outer third.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A high fastball is in there.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Miguel Sano.
Now here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage. He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Now batting, Andre Dawson. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. Escobar dives. What a stop. Hey now.
Batting 10th, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Digging in, Hunter Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
Whit Merrifield next to hit as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. Eduardo Escobar standing in 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bounce it to the left side. Escobar fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There for it, Escobar. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So stepping in, Delino DeShields hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Cespedes going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Sano is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So with one away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting,
So striding in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order, but they're up 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the veteran Joe Mauer settles in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Yeah. 0-2 to Joe Mauer. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Cuthbert is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Mauer leads off first with 1 away. Taken high and deep to right. Orlando going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because There's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
50th pitch of the game on its way. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He swings and grounds it to short. Ah, way to get dirty. He beat it out. Unable to get it out after the great stop, and now the bases are loaded.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from Minneapolis following this. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Two and two to Jorge Soler. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. In now, Chesler Cuthbert comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
First baseman number 17, Hunter.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Jason Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again. 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Cuthbert loves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
Alcides Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Escobar, playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Escobar retired, and there's 1 away. With Merrifield next to hit. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the 1-0. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2 balls and no strikes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
On its way is pitch number 75. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Target Field right after this. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to short, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready for another shot now, Andre Dawson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Sano stands at first with 1 out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twin strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jorge Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Changeup in for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Grounded to the right. Dozier brings it in. Escobar on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. chopped weakly to the left. Going to be a tough play. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks like that'll be all this afternoon from Roy Oswalt. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss.
Now pitching for the Twins.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
They'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and they'll be very happy with how the day went. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. One out, nobody on. Ball 2 now. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
The batter, number 2, shortstop. Out.
Digging in, Alcides Escobar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Pause and the 0-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Dozier, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2. Flares this one over toward first. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
With Merrifield next to hit, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Popped him up. Mauer in foul ground, and that ends the inning. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. Brandon Maurer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
37, Brandon Maurer.
The lifetime numbers.
Even though we're moving in, extra base hit away from tying this thing.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it one away. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Here's Miguel Sano, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that misses. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding into the box, Andre Dawson. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Sano is off at first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. right down the chute that time. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Minnesota. Our score remains 2-1. Ryan Presley enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the inning, Paulo Orlando as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. DeShields coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Two
2 balls, no strike.
Two-0 count. The pitch is back up the middle and into center field. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a mile.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. On the move is Trout from first. Hit high and deep to right center. Dawson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. That's wide. 2-0. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-0. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. Two out with the man at first. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Trout on second. Perez on at first with 2 down. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Nothing further in the Royals' 9th. Last chance now for Minnesota. They trail here 2-1. Kelvin Herrera comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's just 2 for 12. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Herrera has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one. The 3-2 pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, catcher, Jason
Ready for
Castro.
another chance? Jason Castro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0-1 the count. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Final strike for the Twins. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Merrifield is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Royals earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Noah Syndergaard takes home the win. Roy Oswalt struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.